die at home, people don't have it. If I use my phones,
Abading walk in me. Abading walk in me. Walk me abading me. Why
I'm
me?
using.
Okay.
So what is the picture? Camera.
Mon ami, mec, mon ami, il m'a pas réveillé, mais. Madam, welcome. Hello, Abadabo.
Now my husband's mom don't die. Yeah.
It's the kind of thing. This fish, why not the big ones?
Go outside. Okay, go outside.
Go that side more. See those three big ones. I'm hungry, we can't do. I can't do.
Let's no worry. Huh?
No, but I'm not kalau mau
No.
coming out. Let's go like this one. Maybe they come out, don't come like go ahead and
Fire
I'm Chief Moses Jonathan Owe. The gas emission that occurred 24 days ago, as you know, is a fossil fuel, and fossil fuel is harmful to the health of the inhabitants of any given society. We have been in this for a very long time, and a lot of things has happened. You know, the issue associated with gas emission, the hazard that is associated to gas emission are so enormous. We have been trying as much as we could to get to the company corn oil in order to give us some kind of maybe a solution to their problems. But up to now, all we tried to do to no avail. We couldn't get any solution till date. And that is the more reason why. You see, a lot of things happen. Gas emission or the hazard associated to this are so many. You can see the community, we can't go to our river. A lot of, you know, we have some problems that we cannot cope without medical attention. And that is the more reason why we gathered here. I can take you back to 1960, the greenhouse gas explosion in the USA, and even in Chicago. There's a lot of things that happened there, and the government remedied that solution within a very short period of time. But in our case, the companies show some kind of laxity. They are not even ready. At this point in time, we are in a very strong dilemma. We couldn't solve the problem. We are looking onto the company. We call onto the government. The government are not willing. The company is not willing. That's why we have to go to the company today to talk to them, to remind them about their responsibilities. The community needs medical attention. We need the company presence to give us some relief materials. We cannot go to fishing anymore. Our aquatic life is damaged. We cannot go to river. So we need relief materials to take care of our very selves and compensation. And that is what we want.
We are just tired. We are pushed to the wall. So we have no option but today to go and shut down the operations of Conway. And we have shut them down, and we've asked them to keep it shut down until we are settled. We even informed the naval personnel there on board, the gunboat. We told them they should keep that place shut down. Any attempt to put on that light is a challenge on the people, and we shall not be happy over it. We are dying gradually, of course. The people told us that the gas is not harmful, it's harmless. So we asked them, what is the name of the gas? A carbon that is coming out from under is not harmless, is not harmful. What are you telling us?
Yes. Since on the 1st of this month, November, this Adriatic 1 had a gas spillage. And upon that, we've been calling on government to come. Government is paying deaf ears to us. Minister for Petroleum State, Siftimi Priscilva, is aware and he has refused to come. We are helpless. We are today helpless. Even Conoil, the parent body, has the drilling rig, refused to listen. We've made several appeals to them, called to them. We've even written them letter explaining how the spillage occurred and the aquatic life it has damaged everything. Yet, up till today we are speaking, no response, either from the government, nor from the Conoil itself. We want the government to come right now to save the people of Sangana Kingdom, the citizens and residents of Sangana. We are dying. We have evacuated a lot of people. These people you see here, they are very scanty. This is a big community. But look at it, very few of us are here. For fear of death, we are all running away. If not that you have come, some of us are from another communities because we heard you are coming, at least to show that this is what is happening to us. Since this incident, we as chiefs, we are trying to cool down the youths. You know, when such a thing happened, you will say the youths are restive. But when the government refused to come, why will the youths not be restive? Because of that, we've tried all our best to see that the youths did not go to do anything in the rig, do anything to anybody. We were even the people who saved, go to this, the creek, you will see 3 lifeboats there. All is our effort to see that we help to evacuate the people there. But upon all these things, government is not coming. We are calling on, as we speak now, we are calling on the Excellency Senator Doyedri, the governor of Bayelsa State. Like as I said, Timothy Silva, the Minister for Petroleum State, he should come. Why will he not come? Because it is Sangana. Look at the other one that happened at Nembe there. 5 days after our own, they have sent materials there and government presence is there. What government are we operating now? Is Sangana not part of Bayelsa State? Or is it not part of Nigeria? That others will be valued more than the other people? I mean, the thing is pathetic. So we are calling on government, even His Excellency, the President of Nigeria. In 1980, when the oil blew out from Texaco, Sagari was here. Okilo was the governor. He came. Both of them came. Why our own is different this time? Qualified health medical team to come and test us, give us medical aids, so that no more lives will be lost.
We are in their need of the state government attention. There's nothing wrong. We've seen our governor in our land. It is not only campaign time governor or candidate will come to our land. This is the time we need the state government to come to our aid. Yes, we have seen that the federal government has abandoned us, and they are the one who gave the licenses to this oil company. Unfortunately, because it's a black man company, they don't consider human feeling. That is why, whether we are dying or not, it is never their business. They evacuated all their personnel within the first 6 hours of the incident, and it took them, I think, 22, 23 days to finally sort it down. It was yesterday or day before yesterday, our fishermen who went to observe the terrain told us the noise has actually stopped. So meaning it was shut down last 24 hours.